Welcome back, RadioFire.com. Of course, yours truly, Diamond K, in here. A couple of news topics that I needed to get to. Of course, we've had several candidates come through, chop it up with the show, and I am very grateful for that. So this week, Atlanta is taking over U.S. politics, at least for the week. Former President Barack Obama will be coming to the A. Hillary Clinton's coming to town. 10 Democratic presidential candidates and even a string of Donald Trump surrogates are going to be in Georgia this week. Let me not overstate things, though. Okay, don't get me wrong. Washington will still be buzzing with this second week of the impeachment hearing extravaganza that is going on. But for at least 2 days this week, Georgia is going to be lit for politics. As I said, President Obama is slated to give a keynote address at the annual Green Build International Conference and Expo. That's on Wednesday. Also on Wednesday, the fifth Democratic debate for the presidential 2020 race is going on, and it's a slow-moving race. This is going to happen at Tyler Perry's studios, this $250 million studio complex. So the debate is going to happen at Tyler Perry's house. Well, his studio, but I'm calling it his house. Okay? So there are a lot of debates that have been happening. This is the fifth one. And it may be hard for you to keep up with who's going to be in the race, who's in, who's out. So let's run this down real quick. Joe Biden in. Elizabeth Warren in. Bernie Sanders in. Pete Buttigieg in. Kamala Harris in, Andrew Yang in, Amy Klobuchar in, Cory Booker in, Tulsi Gabbard in, and Tom Steyer has bought his way in. Did I say that out loud? Of course. Nobody's voting for Tom. Anyway, it's going to be a heated debate on various topics. Of course, they're going to talk about healthcare way longer than we need, but it's going to be hosted by MSNBC and the Washington Post. So, Nikki, hit your mic real quick. I want to know if you know who you're voting for yet. My Lord, what's going on? Do you know who you're voting for yet for the president?
Nobody.
No, what? You don't know?
No, that's not what I said.
Idea?
Nobody, man.
You're not voting for nobody
right now. That's how I feel.
I
will vote.
You need to vote.
You asked me how am I feeling right now. I have time.
Are you leaning towards anybody?
No, I hate them all.
Joe Biden. You like Joe Biden?
Come on, man.
That means no. Okay. Elizabeth Warren. Do you even know who that is? You know who it is? Okay. Bernie Sanders?
No.
Okay. If I had a picture of Doc Brown from Back to the Future, and Bernie Sanders, would you know the difference?
Yeah, I do. I know what he looks like. I do.
Pete Buttigieg. Does he have a wife or a husband?
He has a husband.
Okay.
Are you testing me?
Are you sure testing? I am testing you. Kamala Harris, you like her?
I mean, if I had to vote for somebody right now, it probably would be her.
Kamala Harris seems like one of the girls that you would have hung out with in college.
This is probably
be phony
true.
Towards each other.
Yeah.
She seems like
This is true. This is very true.
Andrew Yang. Have you seen Andrew Yang?
Yes, I saw him in one of the debates.
I thought you were going to say something crazy like the carry out or something. I didn't know what you were going to say. Amy Klobuchar, do you know who that is?
Yeah, I saw these people in the debate.
Amy Klobuchar?
Yes.
She have long hair or short hair?
You know what? She wasn't memorable. I'm telling you, I saw her. I mean, but that's the only time I've ever saw her.
You don't remember? Okay.
Yeah, no.
Cory Booker.
Of course, everybody.
Do you like Cory Booker?
No, listen to him. It's like watching paint dry.
Looks like the guy that you went to the prom with.
Are you speaking for? You saw my prom pictures?
I did see your prom. He looks like the guy. Did Cory Booker go to your prom? I want to know.
He did not.
He did not.
No.
Would you have?
He might have been a lookalike.
Would you have taken Cory Booker to your prom?
No.
If he had asked.
He is so boring. Heck no. He is
took
boring.
Your prom or Cory Booker? Or one and the same? Like Humpty Hump and Shock G.
No.
Tulsi Gabbard. Do you know who that is?
No.
You don't know who that is?
No.
You did not see her in a commercial with Alicia Keys?
No. Thank you.
The fake. It was for the acne. Never mind. Okay. Tom Steyer. Do you know who that is?
No.
She was not on the commercial. She should have been on the commercial.
Oh,
could have been. Could have, should have, would have. Tom Steyer, you don't know who that is. Okay, so Deval Patrick, you don't know who that is either. He's not going to be here. I like Deval Patrick. Okay, I will say that. Now,
this is your fault because I don't know these people.
It's a lot of people. Nobody, you can't keep up with all these people.
Well, this is true, but normally
and this is not even all the people that are running.
Normally, I get my gist of from you. You're failing me right now. You're failing me. I should know all these people.
So, but let me say this. So, Mike Bloomberg, you know who that is. Bloomberg. Okay. You don't know who Bloomberg is.
No, most people tell people.
No,
who
Bloomberg is a famous person.
Okay, to you. I don't know names like that. Come on, don't do that.
He was the mayor of New York City. You know.
Oh, what?
You ever heard of New York City before?
I have heard of New York City, but I'm not up on New York City politics.
He's a billionaire. He owns a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's not my money.
Anyway, so Bloomberg he's in, he's out. Maybe he's going to run, maybe he's not going to run, right? But he has been signing applications to run, making his name on the list for further stuff down the line. Not right now, right? He's not traditional because he has a lot of money. So when you have a lot of money, you can be, I'm doing those rules, I'm doing this way, right? So he's one of those guys. Mm-hmm. Here's what makes me uncomfortable about Michael Bloomberg. Mm-hmm. Okay, he's a good businessman, has a lot of money. I say he's a billionaire, right? It's true. He talks about he has the kind of money that Donald Trump pretends that he has. Ooh, right?
This is probably true.
So he's the real deal. Trump doesn't like him, right? Yeah. Okay. So
I'd vote for him just because.
Well, slow down, because I don't know. I don't know if you would.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he is the person who really champions law and order. Okay. He was the person who really brought in what you call stop and frisk. Does that mean anything to you? Stop and frisk?
Yes, I do know about that.
So now he has been a very staunch supporter of stop and frisk. Okay. So people that don't know what stop and frisk is, it was a policy that they implemented in New York and other places picked it up and started doing it as well, which caused them to just stop and frisk black and brown people that they just thought was just, they just thought, just stop and frisk, right? Mm-hmm. And they did not. Now, on paper makes sense, right? Mm-hmm. We want to try to lower crime. We want to go to crime areas, and we want to try to, check people out, make sure you're okay. On paper, that might make sense, but if you only stop black and brown people, now it becomes a race thing. You're only stopping certain types of people, right? And that was what the issue was. Okay. And what they started to see is that when they stopped white people, they were shady as well, but it wasn't stopping them that much, right?
Got it. Mm-hmm.
So that was the issue. This was a horrible, program that they put out there, and he, up until last week, was like, "Yeah, we did it. I'm not sorry we did it. We should have did it." Over the weekend, he goes. Where did he go? Where do you think he went? Where do you think he went over the weekend? Looking crazy, uncomfortable.
I have no idea. I don't know. Tell us. Do tell.
Church. He went to the black church. What did he do in the black church?
He repented.
I'm sorry.
Right? See how you
bad. You know what I mean? He goes on his apology tour. Look, it came from a good place. What I meant to stop crime. Everybody want to stop crime. So what did I do? I did this. And he said, when you get older, you understand that, everything that you did, you shouldn't always did. This is one of them things. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm sorry. And I don't know if I accept his apology. I don't know. Because are you really sorry? You're not really sorry.
No, he's not.
You're just saying that because you're ready to run for president.
Exactly.
Right? And so that's but he's a good businessman, you know what I mean? But I don't know. I don't know if he's that guy. I don't know if he's that guy. And you don't even know who he is. You couldn't
more the same.
You couldn't even point him out in the police lineup. But
I don't think most people
such is life. So before we get out of here and go to the wrap up, I do have a few other things on my desk that I want to touch on. And while you have your mic on, you may be able to jump in. You may not. So 21 candidates as of right now have filed for the 7th congressional district seat of Elijah Cummings.
Wait, how many?
21.
Get out of here.
21 candidates. Okay, so we are 2 days, count them, 2 days before the filing deadline, which is Wednesday. Everything's happening Wednesday. Obama's coming to Atlanta on Wednesday. The Tyler Perry Studios is having a debate on Wednesday. And on Wednesday is the deadline for candidates to file for Elijah Cummings' seat that was vacated by his passing. And so 16 Democrats, 5 Republicans have filed to get in this special primary, which happens February 4th. That is going to be an extravaganza. Candidates who have filed include Joe Carter, who will kick off her campaign tomorrow with a rally in West Baltimore. Do you know who Joe Carter is, by the way? Nikki? Is your mic on?
Yeah, my mic is on.
So that's
yeah, I mean, I've been talking. Yes and no. I don't know enough about her to talk about
like
what she believes in.
And bumped into you,
no, I would not.
Would you know?
Absolutely
you just think it was some eclectic lady in the neighborhood. Okay, I got you. All right. And so she's going to kick off her campaign tomorrow. And his predecessor, Elijah Cummings' predecessor, former NAACP president Kwesi Mfume filed his paperwork today.
I know who he is.
So if he bumped into you, you would know who he is.
Him and his sons, and yeah.
You know all those. Okay, all right, I got you.
The Mfume, his wife.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Democratic State Delegate Terry Hill, whose district includes part of Baltimore and Howard County, will also be competing in this race. She filed her paperwork today as well. Okay. Maya Rockmore Cummings, who is recovering from a double mastectomy, she will kick off her campaign after she recovers from that in about 4 weeks. But she has filed paperwork. Republican Kimberly Classic, she announced her candidacy last week on Fox News, so you know how she rolls. And she filed her paperwork today as well. And so before Wednesday at 5 p.m., I don't know, more people could jump in the race. It could be more.
It's already 21 people. Come on.
Already 21. But as they say in the WWE Royal Rumble time, we need 30 people. Okay? We need 30 people for this Royal Rumble. We are going to have a Royal Rumble. That's what we just need to do. Have a Royal Rumble, right? But we don't need to do a Royal Rumble style. We need to do the old school style.
Which is what?
For the old school style for a battle royal, right? Everybody's in the ring at the same time.
Right.
Forget all that numbers and one person come down.
And then
everybody in the ring at the same time. Let's handle it right now, and everybody get thrown out over the top rope and right. Now, that used to be called a bunkhouse stampede. Love the bunkhouse stampede, okay? WWE didn't do bunkhouse stampede. They were scared, right? It was something they did in NWA. Now, in the bunkhouse stampede, you can bring one thing with you to the ring. Now, you can bring brass knuckles. You can bring a 2x4.
I've seen that before.
You can bring anything to the ring that you want. One thing, right? And you got to throw somebody out just, So that was too hardcore. So they may don't need to bring nothing to the ring, right? Just come to the ring. I don't know. Who's going to win this? 21 people, and we got February 4th. We'll be here before you know it.
Well, they're doing all themselves a disjustice because the vote is going to be so split. I don't know.
What do you mean split?
Because if all these, yeah.
I think it's going to be a very interesting campaign. I hope that it doesn't get dirty, but I think that it will. I mean, you're going for a Congress seat, and this is a very important seat. You know what I mean? It's a very important seat. It's going to get ugly.
Well, half of them going to drop out. They don't have money for that.
I mean, they got money to go for 2 months. They got money to go 2 months. 2 months.
Maybe not. 21 people. All these people have money to run. We'll see.
We'll see.
They might have thought it was a good idea.
Yeah, so I think that this, as I said, this special primary election scheduled for February 4th. And let's keep in mind, so it's tricky. So I've explained this before. I'm going to do this one more time. So it's tricky. February 4th, they're going to have the election to decide who's going to serve out the remainder of Elijah Cummings' term, which is going to end January of 2021. Right? So whoever wins, jump in. I'm going to finish it up. Boom. Now, April 28th, there is another election, which is the election that we was already going to have anyway. That election is to help decide who is going to be in that seat after January 21 and going forward.
Okay.
All right. So these people have 2 elections to go to, because it could very well be somebody gets elected for these 10 months and then somebody else gets elected right after that. That could happen.
Okay.
Or
right.
it could be the same person and it just goes on. I don't know. So I'm excited about that. As I said, February 4th, special election. April 28th, regular primary election. We got Republicans. We got Democrats. We got people that you know, people that you don't know. It's like a family, party or something. Like some of these people I know, some of these people I never heard of before. And so the 7th congressional district covers Baltimore City, Baltimore County, and Howard County.
Wow.
Did you know that? You didn't know that.
Thanks for telling me.
But I'm glad. That's why I'm here to school people.
Right.
And so we're gonna come back with the wrap up. And we have some very engaging sports conversation to have, because there's been a lot of things going on. We're going to talk about NFL talk. We're going to talk about LeBron James and the NBA. You saw how I did that?
You want a sports show?
No, after that. Okay, and we're going to talk about the very controversial Colin Kaepernick. We're going to talk about that, right? All in the sports show. And then that's following the wrap-up show. But thank you, Nikki. As always, you had trouble with your mic, but you got it together, and you did it. And I'm happy. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Before we get out of here, I would be remiss if I did not mention that Thanksgiving weekend is one of the biggest party weekends, just normal, right?
Right.
It's not the biggest, but it's one of the biggest.
Right.
It's the start of the Christmas season. Right?
Right.
For those that celebrate Christmas, right? Anyway, Saturday, November 30th, 2019, the Radisson Hotel, 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. It is the DJ Kenny K Old School Holiday and Family Reunion Party. Tickets for that are $25 in advance, available now. People can get that. And it's going to be an old school party like how we used to do back in the day.
Right.
DJ lineup. It's going to be a lot of DJs. DJ lineup. It's going to be crazy. DJ Kenny K, DJ Sean Marshall, Scotty B, DJ Angelo, DJ Deke, Rod Lee, and myself, Diamond K. Also hosted by Conan and Be More Russ. That is November 30th at the Radisson Hotel. More information, text 443-509-7051, November 30th. Okay, so I'm out of here. I'm done. Unless you got something else you want to say.
No, I'm done.
You good?
I'm good.
Disney Plus, thumbs up, thumbs down. What do you think?
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Oh,
So that sounds like a thumbs up.
Yes, thumbs up.
So people don't know that you're one of those girls that read comic books.
Yes.
I thought that was a joke.
No.
You're serious. Okay, so you read comic books. Wow. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't read comic books. Okay, but I get it.
No, I didn't do it very well.
I read wrestling books.
No, I read comic books, but I didn't. It's not like I.
So, like, who's your favorite?
Years.
Like,
don't do that.
You have a favorite?
No, because then I graduated into like. Oh, of course.
Okay, because I don't.
Who?
Maybe Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite?
Of course. Why wouldn't she be?
Okay, I didn't know.
Come on now.
All right. What's your favorite male superhero?
Oh, Superman.
You're a Superman person?
I thought I was gonna marry him.
What is this, a Christopher Reeves one? Or this is a comic book?
No, comic book, Christopher Reeves, wherever Superman was, I was watching.
Yeah, so Superman was
awful.
cool, but I like Batman better. But Superman was
cool. Of
cool.
course, because you want to know why?
Why?
Batman was darker. He's
They
always been
didn't
darker.
have a lot of lights in Gotham. Gotham was New York City. Did you know that? But they didn't say it.
I did know that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So Superman and Wonder Woman. Yeah, that's traditional. I'm surprised.
Yeah. No, I'm very traditional when it comes to
Yeah. I like Catwoman. Catwoman.
Why? Because of the cat suit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a girl, so I wouldn't. I mean, that doesn't.
Did you like the what do you call it? Smallville? Did you like that?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I started out watching Smallville and I fell off because it
was phony.
It lost something for me.
It was phony. I didn't watch that.
I watched a couple.
Supergirl, you like that?
I started off watching that too, and it just lost me.
Lost you. So Smallville, Superman.
Just give me the Marvel and DC comic movies. I don't need a whole series.
But you like the universe, the Marvel universe.
I like Black Lightning too. Oh, I love Black Lightning. Love. But that's a newer. Well, actually, I can't say that. I'm quite sure there probably was. Yeah, I love Black Panther. Quite sure there's a comic book out there somewhere with Black Lightning in it that I don't know about, so I can't say it's new.
So you even like the cartoons. What's the cartoon with the ant person? Like you even like those. Is it a cartoon?
Ant-Man?
Not cartoon. A movie.
Ant-Man.
Like you like that kind of stuff.
Yes.
It's too much.
But I also like, you
even like the generic superheroes.
He is generic.
We got a new superhero from last week. We keep our shit current. We got a new superhero. We just made up.
You said Ant-Man. Yeah.
That's
a superhero is a super.
What was the blind?
No, Daredevil. Come on, get it together. You don't like Flash. You don't like none of them. What is wrong with
Flash
you?
Was cool. Okay, so because a lot of my friends OD'd on this stuff, like it was too much.
Well, I would have been hanging out with your friends then. You'd have been like that girl.
Like I didn't, and I gotta go. But I want to say this. So my sister, my sister dated this guy, right? Her and I were living together at this point in time. And actually, all of my sisters, we were living together. Except for my youngest, she was living with my mother. But so the three of us were living in the house together, right? And on paper, I thought it was going to be good. But it was a little rough. Okay, it was a little rough. Because when mom and dad is not there, we just got to fight it out, right?
Yeah, right.
Back in the day, it's just like they would come and break it up. But, we would have like real arguments. And when you're dating people, it just got weird. It would get weird. Cause it's like, she's grown, she got a boyfriend, and he in her room. It's like, you did such and such, who you drunk this and that, that kind of stuff.
While the boyfriend's there?
Huh?
While the boyfriend is there?
I mean, if somebody
it didn't matter.
You drunk my juice, get away from the door. I'm busy, leave me alone, that kind of stuff. But anyway, so she's dating this guy, and I come home, and she has this bag, a brown paper bag on the couch. And she had this bag, I never knew what it was, right? So every week she had this bag of stuff on the couch, and then she would take it upstairs, whatever. So one day she left it on the couch. Mm-hmm. What is in this bag? I open up the bag, and it's all these comic books, right?
Okay.
It's like this many comic books, and I told you I didn't grow up reading comic books. She didn't grow up reading comic books. Nobody in our house grew up reading comic books.
Okay.
But she's dating this guy. And he was heavily into comic books.
Okay.
So now she's heavily into comic books. And she's acting like, so she's around the house trying to like drop comic books, slang on me like she know about it and I don't know about it. So she's like what's wrong with you? You don't know about comic books? You know what I mean? And I'm just like, this is so every Tuesday they would go to a comic book shop and get all these new comic books.
Oh, that sounds so fun.
No, that is whack.
That's not whack.
I talked about her bag.
That sounds fun. I would actually still do that like now.
So she said she's broadening her horizons. I need to broaden my horizons.
I agree.
Don't try to, talk about her.
Right.
Whatever.
Right. Don't hate. They
broke up.
Okay.
She ain't read a comic book ever since. So
that's bad memories.
That's what I'm saying about the bad memories. Right.
Bad memories.
All right, so we got to get out of here. We come back with the wrap up. And the sports show, a lot of entertaining stuff to talk about, and the whole gang is here. So stay tuned. RadioFire.com. Thank you.